bringing you the best news and views.
You're with Dean Beck.
Joy 94.9.
It's time now to find out what's been happening throughout the week with the Melbourne news journalist for starobserver.com.au, Matthew Wade. Thank you very much for joining us on the line.
Hi, Dean. How's it going?
Very well, thank you. Now, a new bill that allows same-sex parents to adopt children has been put into the Victorian Parliament, and I am reliably assured that it is going to pass.
Yeah, so it was tabled this week in Parliament, and it's called the Adoption Amendment Bill. And the idea behind it is that it will basically, I guess, remove any kind of discrimination against the children of same-sex parents. So I think currently adoption for LGBT people has been legal for quite a while, but the current law only recognises one parent, so rather than both parents in a same-sex relationship. And I guess it also doesn't allow them to jointly adopt children. So with this, it will ensure that, and it'll mean that both same-sex parents of a child can adopt a child.
Yes, we still have some major issues to deal with surrogacy in this state and this country, but this is certainly a part of the way forward. Now, I'm told that we were needed 21 votes from the Liberals, and we have some 27 if Matthew Guy allows a conscience vote. And I am reliably informed that he will allow that and that the bill will pass. Good thing.
Yeah, it's already been legalised in New South Wales, Western Australia, Tasmania. So I think it's well overdue here, but it's looking promising. So.
The question remains: will Matthew Guy himself vote for the bill, or will he succumb to the Christian right and vote against it purely to placate them? We shall see.
Yeah.
Now, Victorian government's new LGBTI task force has held its very first meeting. Anything happen?
Yes, I guess it was just kind of the task force was recently announced. They've come together for the first time now, and I guess kind of hashed out where to from here, I suppose. The task force is co-chaired by the Minister for Equality, Martin Foley, and trans activist Brenda Appleton. So they all kind of got together, and I guess they developed a kind of work program of actions. And I think one of their main things they're going to work towards is ensuring that, government policies, programs, and services are all, I guess, inclusive of the LGBTI community. And so from here until their next meeting, which I believe is in December, they're going to, bring up a work action of plans and then go from there.
So you mean to say we've had a task force meeting where we said hi to each other and we've got to wait till December before we actually decide to do any work and work out what we're actually going to do?
Yeah, well, what I can gauge from the meeting is that it was very much, just kind of groundwork as opposed to...
I am sick of this crap from these bloody things, and I've told our minister and our Commissioner that they need to pull their finger out and actually make these things work. These talk fests are useless unless they do something.
So, it's true. The value of these kind of things will be proved when results are actually yielded. Like if something actually happens, yeah, you're right.
Matthew Wade, I'm going to hold you to account, and I will hold them to account, and let's together make sure that we get some action from these bloody things, because they take up so much time, and they are done for smoke and mirror purposes only most of the time. Thus far, they've been almost useless, and for once, we've been promised that they're going to actually do something. So let's, you and I, ensure that they do, shall we?
Yes. Yep.
Excellent. Now, Victoria's Australian of the Year finalist has been announced. Who is it?
Yeah, so the 16 finalists for the Victorian Australian of the Year Awards have been announced, and they include a few members of the LGBTI community. So Anna Brown got nominated for her work, I guess, as a human rights lawyer and an equality advocate. She's the co-convener of the Victorian Gay and Lesbian Rights Lobby. And also
a very deserved recipient of that acknowledgement. Good stuff.
Definitely. She's actually currently, I believe, in Geneva, with the UN. So, yeah, she's doing incredible work, and it's very much well-deserved.
But she has promised me she'll be on this show next week.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
And, yeah, aside from her, also Margot Fink was nominated, who works at -18, and she's also an LGBTI activist. And she's doing really cool stuff in the trans community and raising trans awareness. So I think it's really great, both with Anna and Margot, to see, a lot of local LGBTI, work being recognised through the through the nominations. So, yeah.
And, of course, Northside Bazaar this Saturday at the Lead. Will you be there, Matthew Wade?
I will definitely be there. Yeah, I'm really excited. For those who don't know, it's just, I guess it's like a street fair. It'll be at the Lead and also outside on Gibson Henry Street between, I think it's 2 and 6 p.m. or 2 and 8 p.m.
And there's lots of stuff to buy, all the money going towards VAC and this fine station.
Yeah, Joy FM, that's right. So there'll be an auction, a barbecue, a leather and treasure swap meet. It'll be great fun. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And me, I'll be there.
And you'll be there as well?
I'll be there, and I'll be auctioning from 3 o'clock with the lovely Greta from Drive here on Monday. So join us for that. Matthew Wade, always a delight to speak with you. Let's make sure that we get this task force doing some stuff, because I've had enough of these talk fests. We'll talk to you again next week.
Thank you.
All right, Matthew Wade, the journalist from starobserver.com.au. I'm Dean Beck. You can follow me on Twitter at Dean Beck on air. And until next time, you keep well. Take care. Bye-bye.
Joy 94.9 is a GLBTIQ community radio station in Melbourne, Australia. Support Joy 94.9 by becoming a member at joy.org.au.